Things that make girls irresistibly attractive to men. It's no secret that men are creatures of habit, simple creatures who are born and bred to hunt and provide for, and part of that instinct is being unable to shake their attention away from irresistible women. They could see a beautiful woman walking down the street and suddenly lose their trail of thought completely, besides, wow, she is gorgeous. But how do we get men to turn their heads and fall head over heels for us? Don't worry, ladies, we've got you covered. We've looked into it, and the science of it too, with our white coats and potions, and we found some things that make girls irresistibly attractive to men. So why not grab your mirror and look into your own eyes whilst we reel them off, and you can check them off as we go. So if you're ready, let's get started. Confidence. When you feel confident in yourself, it will radiate from you, and everyone around you will be able to see it and feel it too. There is something so sexy about being secure in yourself, with who you are as a person and how people should treat you, that will drive a man crazy. A confident woman is definitely a sexy woman. When a woman is confident in herself, the way she treats others around her is like a magnet. She will be polite yet firm in what she believes, and she won't tolerate people being disrespectful towards her. This is very sexy for a man to see. Honesty. Being honest with people can be difficult at times, because sometimes the truth isn't what they necessarily want to hear. But it is always better to be hurt by the truth than it is to be protected by a lie. Men love women who are honest, because they're more likely to set out their expectations for him in the beginning, so he can see if it is something he can live up to, or if it's just not going to work out. This stops both parties from wasting any time and energy on the other if their expectations don't align. Intelligence. I think sometimes we hear the word intelligence and our brain automatically jumps to academics and education. This is obviously important, but it's not the be-all and end-all. Men love women who can have an intellectual conversation about something that they're really interested in. Being able to sit down with somebody and be educated by them about a topic that you don't know a lot about can be very stimulating and interesting for both of you. Having this quality means that throughout your relationship, the two of you will be able to help each other grow and develop. Good hygiene. I know that this one might be surprising to a lot of people, especially because it is a basic human trait that we are taught from a young age, but following basic hygiene can make you irresistible to men for many reasons. Of course, the most obvious reason would be that if you follow basic hygiene, it means that you look after yourself and your appearance, which means you'll be able to see your beauty straight up. As a well-groomed woman who takes pride in how she looks, you give off a sex appeal that men are primal for, but also looking after yourselves gives you another level of confidence that is magnetic to those around you. Gratitude. When a woman shows gratitude for the things that she has in her life currently, instead of constantly wishing for something bigger or better, it more than likely means that she has the ability to appreciate what she has without forming any jealousy or resentment towards others who may have something different. Men love women who are grateful and appreciative of what they have, because it makes them feel less stressed about constantly trying to keep up with society's version of the best partner, or the unrealistic expectations of a man often set out in Hollywood movies. Passion. It is very easy to drop your own thoughts, beliefs and values to follow the crowd, and the road less confrontational. So when a man meets a woman who is not only passionate about her goals and her dreams, but also stands strong with her beliefs and values, it's no surprise that he is instantly more attracted to her and wants to be around that passion more often. Humour. It has long been said that a good sense of humour is one of the most attractive qualities that a person can have. A man loves a woman who can make him laugh. If you have the ability to make other people laugh, then it demonstrates that you also have the ability to improve their mood and change even the most negative situations into a more positive one. When asked about this, a lot of men say that they love women who can make them laugh because it makes interactions they have with them a lot easier and more pleasant, rather than being awkward or standoffish. It is important to note the difference between having a sense of humour and making rude remarks and jokes at the expense of somebody else. Independence. A woman who is all for getting what she wants out of life from herself and the hard work that she is willing to put in has a quality that not only drives men crazy, but also makes them irresistible. Men are natural born providers and have a lot of pressure put on them by society to do so. So it's a breath of fresh air for them to meet a woman who is independent in what she wants out of life and what she has. For instance, we've all heard the term gold digger, which is a complete opposite of this trait. Although some men do thrive from providing for their partner, there is a limit to which they would then start to feel used. Additionally, if a man does prefer you to be completely dependent on them, this is a major red flag. Loyalty. A lot of men have said that a fear they have when in a relationship is that if the dynamics were to change, it could result in their partner walking away. For instance, if the man was the breadwinner of the relationship and then all of a sudden they lost their job or got a pay cut, the dynamics of the relationship would change, and they fear that this would cause a woman to no longer want to be in the relationship with them. This is why women who are consistent with their feelings of appreciation and loyalty are so attractive to a man. It really settles a man's anxiety, and they'll definitely want to spend more time with this woman. They really appreciate women who stand beside them through thick and thin, richer or for poorer. Opinionated. Sometimes it can be really easy for women to adopt other people's opinions about guys in general. For instance, if your girlfriend tells you that this guy is not trustworthy, he's trash, or he's not worth it, sometimes it's a lot easier to just agree with your friend and not give said guy a chance than it would be to see for yourself if the two of you got on. Men find women who can form their own opinion on things based on how they view a situation to be incredibly irresistible, because it shows how strong and independent they are within themselves. Nobody likes to feel like they're dating you and your friend, when in reality the relationship should have just two people in it. A lot of guys have an underlying fear of being rejected by a woman because of her friend's opinion of him. As you can see by the qualities that men find attractive, a lot of them highlight the independence and strong-mindedness of a woman, meaning how much she is influenced by those around her is quite minimal. Do you think your friends influence your opinion on the guys you currently have in your life? Now, don't get me wrong, sometimes you need your friend to tell you when a guy isn't who you think he is. Rose-tinted glasses are a dangerous accessory to have in your closet, but normally this opinion will come from experience and a reason behind it. If your friend has seen you cry over a guy, then of course she is not going to like him or want you to continue to see him. But watch out for those friends who don't want you to talk to a guy simply because it means that they're not going to get the same attention that they used to. Guys, if you're watching this and you can think of any other qualities that make a woman irresistible to you, please leave us a comment below so the ladies can know what they can do to catch your eye. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends so that they can also see if they have any irresistible qualities that men look for. If you subscribe to our channel, it means that we can share more tips and tricks with you to help you in the dating game without adding any extra stress to your life. Thanks so much for listening.